I know you called for Trump to resign, so give me your take on that.
We live in a country right now, and this should not be politicized, it should not be about politics at all. We live in a nation right now where millions of women are experiencing sexual harassment in restaurants, in office buildings, on factory floors, as well as in Hollywood and in Washington. This has got to stop, and we should not tolerate an environment where people continue to persist in positions of power, even though women have come forward with compelling and true stories of how these individuals were harassers. You saw Al Franken, one of the more gut-wrenching days I've had in the Senate, to watch an incredible champion who supported legislation, not just to protect women, who's fought for legislation to protect gays, lesbians, bisexual, trans Americans, who stood up and fought for more resources for women's reproductive rights, do the honorable and right thing of stepping down. And not to parse it, please. What Donald Trump has been what has been credibly said about Donald Trump and what has been credibly said about Roy Moore is significantly worse. Whether it's preying on teenagers, a 14-year-old, or the more than a dozen women that have come forward with credible stories about the President of the United States who on tape admitted to that's the very same behavior. So if we are now doing the right thing in this country, and we're having a comeuppance and we're holding people accountable, if Al Franken just did the right thing and resigned, it is time for Donald Trump to resign as well. Thank you.
Thanks, everyone.
Thank you all.